Welcome back to another sleepover, author, whatever I call these things. Completely lost track already. We're not even a minute into it and it's already going wrong. So, right, today we're talking to Lisa Hutchinson, who's very kindly come back and put up with more of my shit. And this is in collaboration with Shadow House Press, which me and Drama run. And to be fair, I'll be perfectly honest, it's 99% Drama that does all of the fucking work. She's a star, and I'm just in it for the glory, basically. But yeah, but enough of that. This is Lisa. For those who haven't watched last time, tell us a bit about yourself.
I'm Lisa. I live in the northeast of England. I often co-write with you, and I've just about to release my first solo write. I have 2 children and a loving partner, and they put up with me, unfortunately.
I think that's what all authors are like. All authors are like, yeah, my family are a blessing because they put up with all of my shit. Do you know what I mean? And as authors, yeah, we do have a lot of shit and a horrible browser history as well. Never look at an author's browser history; we'll all get locked up. But yeah, so your novel, The Girl Who Loved Skulls, didn't have to look down at it written. I'm a professional. The Girl Who Loves Skulls is due out with us on the 5th of April. I've read it, or read most of it, and it's amazing. It's really, really good. Really, really good. And your debut, I'm really excited for you. Tell us about, where did you get the inspiration? What is it that spoke to you? Where did you get the idea?
I actually found a meme on the internet, and it was about something about loving skulls, and it really hit home with me because, as everyone knows, I love skulls. And I just kind of got the idea from there, and just went with it, really. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. It's basically about a girl who has an interest in bones and things like that. And she's isolated, very alone. Mother doesn't really care. She has no friends. She's bullied. And I don't want to ruin it. So that's all I'm telling you.
No. Yeah, no. It's great. Would you say it's not a coming of age story? Is it a coming of age story, kind of?
I don't know. It depends which way you look. Depends which way you look at it. I suppose there's a lot of growing up in it, really.
Yeah. It's and it's really good. It's really well written. One other thing I liked about it is how descriptive it is. I am notoriously, I think, shit at describing anything. Because as an author, for me, I don't know how it is for you. I'm going to upset everyone. I don't want to look around. It's just me and the kids. It's like everyone's here. I'm not a fan of Tolkien because it takes like 9 pages to describe a fucking table. Do you know what I mean? It's a fucking table, man. Tell us the table and then get on with the fucking story. So I'm not big on description. Often when I'm reading a book, if there's a lot of description, I switch off. But yours is done really well because it's enough, but it's not. Bless you. Thank you. Sorry, possession in the house, but it's not overkill. Do you know what I mean? How did you find doing it as your debut novel? Because obviously we've put 3 novels out together. Is it 3? It's 3.
Yes, 3.
We put 3 novels out together since 2020, something like that.
Yeah, that's right.
So this is your, like I say, your debut. Were you nervous? Is it?
I felt like it was an absolute pile of dog shit. It was actually you and Drama that pushed me along. Again, with description and stuff, I felt like I wasn't describing things, and like dialogue I was really worried about because I've always had you to lean on. So I'm just hoping it does okay.
It is. It's more than okay. But that's like, I think every author gets that self-doubt but at the same time, I don't know if you get it, I get it, because I'm obviously a narc. I range from, this is utter shit, to them reading a bit of it and going, I'm a fucking god. This is did I actually write this? Have you had any moments like that where you've read, even reading back 12 or Ghoul, where you're looking at it and you're like, this is fucking good. I'm a fucking author, because you're an author. Do you know what I mean? You are an author. And yes, it's your debut novel, but you are an author. You've already got a fan base out there. Loads of people like the books that we've got out between us. So you've already got those people who are obviously going to come and get your book. You're going to get loads of new readers with it. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be really good.
Like you were saying with Ghoul, I feel like I had that moment of like, this is really good, and Ghoul too. I really enjoyed writing those and reading them back. But this one again, I just have that little doubt because it's solely me. So
No,
we'll see.
no. Honestly, it's going to be great. Uh, it's a completely different. It's a completely different vibe to what we've done together. I mean, this is good. No, obviously what we've done is good, but your one, what you've done on your own, is a completely different vibe to 12, which obviously is a ghost story in Gore, which is I can't even say it, post-apocalyptic. It's a completely different subgenre, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So is that something that, as a Rex, I know you're a massive fan of horror, and I just realized my head looks fucking massive compared to you. I'm like a giant. Yeah. Is it is that something that you like to read in a story? The style that you've got now, like the sort of what it's about.
I'm open to most genres in horror. I'll read anything
Right.
really. I don't know. I just got that vibe and just went with it. There was no thinking I needed to be in this category or anything. I just went with what I wanted to go with. So hopefully I
Felt
made
right.
some magic.
You would have done some magic. You will. 100% certain. 100% certain that it's going to be a hit. And it is, if I am right, and I'm not normally am, the first parts in a series. Is that right? Or the first
Yeah, I'm
of?
hoping.
Yeah, yeah. How many will there be, do you think?
I'm hoping to have about 4 down. I'm about a quarter of a way through the second one at the moment, so we'll see.
And will this follow the girl? Because obviously, how old is the girl in the first one?
She's 10 in the first one, and in the second one, she's 15, I think.
So
So
it is.
hopefully I'm going to pick out. Yeah, I'm going to like pick
Sorry,
out different ages.
that's really good. So it's going to follow her over the course of, say, her life.
Yeah. Hmm.
That's really cool. I really like that idea. Really good. Really good. So what else have you got lined up? Any other stuff that you're working on?
Yes, I've got 2 short stories to write for Shadow House. I've got one
Yeah.
for The Screams of Sisterhood, which comes out on the 17th of May, which I'm just reading off my paper. And you also asked me to do one for the Ghosts in the Machines anthology, and that's the 31st of October.
I'm really, really excited about both of those, because because you say this is your debut novel. You actually had a story in our 12 Days of Christmas anthology.
Yeah.
I've completely forgotten what month you did. Was it 7? No,
7
7.
Swans Are Swimming.
It was, yeah. 7 Swans Are Swimming. And that's a great story. Great story. So this is it's kind of your debut novel, but you have had stuff out there of your own, which
Mhm.
people love. I know people that have read it that have loved that story. Rightfully so. You just hear Ranger shout out, "I've just been in the toilet." Crack on. Unprofessional to a fault. Yes, you've got that. Like I say, the anthology, the Sisterhood anthology we've got coming out, is going to be fire. There's so many all female authors, and the names on it are just amazing, and rightfully so. You deserve your place there. And but I've read from you. I don't know if you want to talk about it. You're doing a ghost novel as well. Is that
Yeah,
top secret?
that's right. No, that's
Spoil.
fine. That's actually the one I started first, and then I kind of like veered off and did the Skulls one. but I have been back onto it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I should get
It's
something
really
down.
it's really good as well. I've been reading it, and yeah, it's fucking great. It really is
Thank
good.
you.
And like you know, honestly, when you say, I know, like with friends, obviously, when friends read stuff, there's always that thing to go, are you only saying, yeah, you like it because you're my friend? And I do that a lot with people. Uh, but it genuinely is great what I've read so far. I remember saying to you the other week, I read a part of it and I was like, oh my fucking God, it's really good. What
Thank you.
inspired you for that? No, seriously, what inspired you for that?
Actually, my house that I live in, I live in
House on
a like yeah, it's like a old railway station, and I live in the station master's house, and we have a cellar which is really creepy. So I thought that would be an amazing way to start a story with a creepy cellar. Who doesn't get scared of a creepy cellar? I race up those stairs when I come out.
I'm terrified of creepy cellars, and I'm actually coming to your houses tomorrow for the first time,
Yeah,
and am absolutely. I wonder what that was. There's my fucking thumb there. I was like, what the fuck is that? Absolutely, absolutely. I'm going to stop doing that. That looks weird. Absolutely terrified of going to your house tomorrow, uh, because not only because your house is a scary looking house for me, being a complete coward, but because I've read your book, and when I've been reading your book, what you've written of us so far, I'm picturing your place. Uh, so yeah, so I'll wear my brown trousers tomorrow, and then no one no one will know any different. Uh, but yeah, when you have you got a date in mind for the release of and what is that called? Have you got a name for it
it's
or a working
it's
title?
it's actually unnamed at the minute, and I don't have any idea on a date because I'm just winging it. I'm just going with it, and when I feel
Yeah,
like I'm done, I'm done.
you're a pantster. You're like me. You just write and just. I can't. I research, but I can't plot it out and plan it all out because fuck that. I really can't. But yeah, no, it's great. How long is that going to be? Do you think?
Uh, Depends. Life
What?
gets hold of you, doesn't it? Kids and
Yeah,
things like that. So hopefully it's sometime this year, but I'm guessing like the end of the year.
yeah. In time for Christmas, that'll be good. That'll be good. Uh, and again, it's something for people watching this to look out for because it's great. And on the back of when once you released The Girl Who Loves Skulls, I didn't read it again. Obviously, know the name in my head. I didn't have to read it. The Girl Who Loves The Girl Who Loves Skulls. You're going to have fans from that. So you've already got people that love your work, uh, from what we've done and from the anthology at Christmas, and this is just gonna and this is gonna be great. You're gonna have this one out, and then people are gonna read your work in the other two anthologies, which we are putting out through Shadow Press, as you mentioned, and then they'll be like, and then you'll be getting people going, for fuck's sake, Lisa, will you hurry up and write? I need the next fucking book. Where is it? Right,
Fingers crossed.
abandon your kids, just fucking right. And that's great. That's a great feeling. I just abandon my kids all the time. So other than that, what else are you up to? You obviously you're a busy mum. You're constantly doing stuff.
That's it. Children take over. Writing, I'm
Do.
trying to do more writing, things like that. Seeing friends like you tomorrow.
Tomorrow, long overdue.
Non-stop. It is.
I threw that question at you then and startled you a little bit. I apologise about that. But yeah, but listen, I really appreciate you coming on and chatting. And I will talk to you all night long. And I probably will. We'll be in an inbox when we get off this. Uh, but I know, yeah, I really appreciate you doing this.
Thank you.
And
Thanks for the opportunity.
no, 5th of April. So we've got that coming out. It's on the 5th of April. Everybody watching this, all three of you, The Girl Who Loves Skulls will be out on the 5th of April through Shadow Press, and so much more coming from Lisa. Like I say, she's got the two anthologies she's going to be a part of, and her ghost story, as yet untitled, coming later in the year. And that's just like the tip of the iceberg. It's never just the tip, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. So yeah, but no, thank you for coming back and listening to me make a car crash out of every single thing like I do.
Done amazing. You always do.
Oh, thank you. Good boy.